Okay, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a quick little video here on how to create an n8n server using AWS Lightsail. So what you'll do first is you'll go into AWS Lightsail and go to create instance. And we are going to scroll down here to operating system and we're going to choose the latest version of Ubuntu. Okay, then we're going to scroll down here and we're going to choose the $12 version because this is a minimum requirement, the 2 GB of memory. Okay, we're going to name this, just test for this instance. Right, we're going to do a create instance. While that's running, what we're going to do next is we're going to go to the 3 dots over here and we're going to go create a static IP address. That way we know what we're dealing with all the time. So it's currently, that's not running. This is starting, sorry, over here. And then after that, we're going to end up going to install Easypanel on it. And that'll just take a second. Okay, now we're up and running. Let's go to the 3 dots, go to manage. Okay, go to networking. Let's go attach a static IP address. Call this stand test. Create and attach. Okay, while that processes, that's already complete. Hit continue. Scroll down here. We're going to add 2 rules here. We're going to do a 3000 port. That's going to be used by n8n. Okay, and then we're also going to add a second rule here, and we're going to do HTTPS, which will default to 443, which is correct. Okay, so there we go. We've got it all in correctly. That looks good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the terminal and type sudo -i. Okay. So that all looks good. You can see we've got the 2 new rules added there. Let's go back to our server here. Okay, let's go to connect. Go to connect using SSH. Okay. Now the first thing we're going to type here is sudo -i. Okay. And then we're just going to go to Easypanel. Okay. We're going to load this and just a second. We got to go to the link here. Okay. Open link. Okay. Now what I'm doing here is I'm going to easypanel.io. Okay. And on easypanel.io, there'll be a box. Let me get this moved over to this screen so you can take a look at this. Okay. And there's a box, and all we want to do is copy what's in the box, that data there, and we'll move this out of our way now. And we're going to copy and paste it into here. Okay. And let's run that. That'll install Easypanel for us. Okay. And while that's installing, we'll go over the next details of what's coming up next for the n8n installation. There we go. It's loading up. And at the end of this, it's going to give us an address that we're going to copy over into the browser. Once that gets all installed. So basically after this, we're going to have an Easypanel set up for the server. And then after that, we're going to go into the template and we are going to install the n8n template. And after that, we will activate the license. and it'll create a community edition for us. And after that, I will show you how to take a snapshot of your Lightsail, and I'll also show you how to update your n8n server. Okay, so that looks good. Now you see here we've got the HTTP address with the IP address from the static IP that we got. We go ahead and copy that over. Now let's go back to this side. Let me bring that back over so you guys can see what we're looking at here. Okay, let's go ahead and show you. Whoops, still doing that. My bad, my mistake. Okay, so I obviously didn't copy the right thing. There we have it highlighted. Copy. Let's try that again. Okay. V, there we go. All right, welcome to Easypanel. I'll put my work address in here. Let's say we found out about Easypanel on YouTube. Okay, I don't want to get spam. Do setup. Okay, great. I do not want to save that. Okay, and there we go. It's showing us what our server has here. And the next step here is we're going to go create a new project. Okay, we'll call this n8n. All right, that'll just take a second. Okay, we're going to go add a service. We're going to go to templates, and we're going to search for n8n. Right, there we go. Now here, this is the piece that you want to change. At least I do. So this is the image that it's going to create over there. And what I would like it to do is actually just automatically update. So what I'm going to put in there is I'm going to change it from that number 1.79.3 to the word latest. So let me show you how that works. Okay, so I'm just going to replace 1.793 with latest. Some people don't like doing this because they like to update it on their own. I personally like to let these things update themselves, and I manage the backups with snapshots on AWS. So when we're done with this, I'll show you where snapshots are, and that's essentially a backup of the server. Okay, so let's go ahead and do create, and then go to project. So that's creating it. Here's the logs are running. What we're going to do after this is we're going to go in here and hit the open button. So while that loads up, so with the community edition, what you'll do next is we are going to hit the open. We're going to log on, and it's going to send us an activation key to our email. We'll copy that activation key back to n8n and activate it. And that's basically going to be it. And then at the very end, we're going to go in and we're going to show you how we do a backup of the server on AWS. So while this is loading, actually, let's skip around a little bit. Let me show you how we're going to do snapshots here. So let me go over to here. And let's go to Lightsail. Okay, so here we're back on Lightsail. Now let's take a look at snapshots. And what we'll do here is we'll just do a manual snapshot when we're done. So you would just go into create snapshot. And what I do is I actually put today's date instead of that random number. So just so that I know, so the date is 07/07/25, right? And then you just hit create here, right? And that's what it's doing. It's just creating a random snapshot. So this is a backup. So this is where if you have a problem, once the server's implemented, you can go back to your snapshots. You can also make automatic snapshots. Personally, what I do is I do manual snapshots when I make major changes to a server. But everybody's preference is different. Let's go take a look at how we're doing on the other piece. Okay, here we go. Oops. Okay, there we go. Okay, now it's accessible. So now we're going to go in here and we're going to open it. Okay, so this is where we put in all of our data. Autofill there. We're going to set this up for the first time. Okay, I don't want any updates. It's sending me all my stuff. I'm going to hit the get started. Not now. I'm going to say, send me a free license key. And at this point, it's going to email me a license key. And all I'll have to do then is go ahead and activate. Okay. All right. So then what we'll do is we will go wait for our email to come in. Wait for that. Let me show you where the settings are. Enter activation key. There's our email. Let's go ahead and just copy that over. This is going to be, this is not production. This is just our test. And voila, license activated. And there you have it. You've installed completely from scratch n8n, and we did it in what, under 10 minutes here? Pretty simple stuff. So if you like this video, it's just short and sweet. We use n8n all the time. They have a great product. If you have any questions or anything, add comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And I think we covered it all. That was pretty quick. All right. Thanks, everyone. Tune in tomorrow for another quick video. All right. Take care. Bye.